The sun is shining, tailgates are humming, and we're getting set for another terrific college football matchup. Welcome to the home of the Blue Hens in Newark and Delaware Stadium. As we'll see, the Judicials taking on a team from Conference USA, the Delaware Blue Hens. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we're ready to tee it up. And the Judicials' long wait is coming to an end as they'll put a foot to it and the season will get underway. He'll bring it out. It's Lewis. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes and they'll stop him at the 16. The Blue Hens offense makes its way onto the field to open this game. And David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense.
Yeah, he's still developing. I think when you watch him, you say, oh, he's still learning the vision and how to play the running back spot. And I think you leave him, Jesse, going, I want a little bit more. I want more consistency, more big plays so this offense can really take off.
I think the coaching staff, I think the fans know for the future of this program, they need to upgrade at the position. They'll try to do that in recruiting or the portal. But for right now, today, this guy has to be able to make plays when his opportunities show up.
So already a challenge on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 9. Under fire. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. And the Blue Hens will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, and just like that, they'll have to give it up. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. The Judicials offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. And I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing. Proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
They were all over him, nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. Big fullback's got it. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. From the gun, running back on the move. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Red pass, it's complete. He has an extensive juke library, and he exhausted it and still didn't pick up much. Now the play fake. Fires to the tight end. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 22. The Blue Hens come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the running back has it. Powers through the defender. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. They'll keep it on the ground. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the throw down the gut falls to the grass. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. He'll try to knock it through from 38 yards out. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll run the option. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. Kept it on the ground on first down. Let's see what they do on second. Here comes the option. He'll pitch it. Spins away from the defense. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the first down on the play. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Power football with the run. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Offense getting set for first down. Motion from the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Give to the fullback. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. The snap sets up the throw. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
The Judicials will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. No return coming here as he signals for the fair catch and makes it right around the 30-yard line. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle, it's Patterson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Grabbed behind the line, it's LeBoy. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the RPO, complete. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake. Fires complete on the crosser. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The give to the back. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. We've come to the end of the period. It's Delaware holding the lead. And we've come to the end of one. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. It's caught downfield. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. And the Blue Hens come to the line with a new set of downs. Handoff to the single running back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Keeps it on the draw. He never had a chance on the draw. Tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. The Blue Hens need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
That's why, as a defense, it's so important to win early downs. You win first and second down, you set up third and long. Now you can pin your ears back and get after the QB.
And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. He's already put 3 on the board earlier, this time a 38-yard try. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. The lead now 6 here in the second.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. On the option. He'll do it himself. Gives it on the option. And he knocked him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. The play action fake. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple. And the Judicials are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. On the option. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And here comes the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Boy, that seemed to be prime return territory. Instead, he'll make the fair catch. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Sends it back in motion. They'll run the option. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Goes to the option. And not even a chance to pitch it as he is slammed down in the backfield. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. The Judicials will call on their punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And he muffs it. It's loose.
What a break. I tell you what, the returner caught a huge break. That football getting on the deck with all that speed on the field where he was able to go recover it.
And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the Blue Hens with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Got it behind the line. It's LeBoy. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's LeBoy. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Offense gets set for 2nd down. A little release to the back. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. The Blue Hens are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He wants to throw it again. Quickly out to the tight end. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He'll try to do it himself.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back. He's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll just go get plenty of yards.
Unleashes one deep. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Fires to the big fella. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And the Blue Hens come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. To the ground with the back. Oh, what a move. Guided out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 14. The Blue Hens getting set on 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. On the run, it's Silver. Breaks the tackle. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. And they'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through. He'll boot it from the left side, and from this distance, that angle ought to be fairly easy. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. There is a flag down on the play. Now, if this is on the defense, the offense will have to decide whether to take the points off the board. Can't make contact with the kicker like that. A costly special teams penalty. You've got to know your path in front of the kicker. Offense comes back on the field. Trying to get it in. Touchdown, Blue Hens! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
And I love the bounce back for this offense. We lost a week ago. Let's put that in the rearview mirror. That game's gone. Let's improve. Let's get better. So far in this first half, they've done just that.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. USF fell behind early, and it's been an uphill climb since. Thing is, this is a program that's worked the portal about as well as anyone. These kids are tough and could just find a way. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Boise State. We will be multitasking today, boys. One eye on that game, one eye on your game. Really the only way to do it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. He'll pull it down. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. Looking to throw for it. Rushes on him. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Judicials decide to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. And the returner goes down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Quick release by the QB.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
He's going for a big play downfield. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. And the Blue Hens come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. The Blue Hens will punt it away on fourth down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. And he takes this one back to the line of scrimmage, a rather anticlimactic end to the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, many thanks. Happy to provide a break in the action to kind of pour over exactly what has transpired so far. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W.
And the Blue Hens will kick it off to start the second half. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the third. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Judicials now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, he'll throw it. Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. He'll ride his man on the option. Picks up just a few before he's brought down, not really willing to take a risk there on third and long. And the Judicials line up to punt it away. This will be the fifth kick of the night. A fair catch is called for and made just across the 50-yard line. Guys, the Blue Hen offense going to work. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
I think going into halftime trailing, this defense knew that they were going to have to start making plays here in the second half. And early in the third quarter here on this drive, they get a sack. That is really good news for this defense.
The Blue Hens send out the punt unit. That thing goes straight up like a rocket. Tell the blimp guys to look out. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. They go to the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Fires to the big fella. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense. The kick is on its way. Hand goes into the air for the fair catch, and the catch is made around the 40. They'll start this drive from the 42. Makes the quick grab. Tried to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. So now it's 2nd and long. Motion from the wide receiver. Caught behind the line. It's Patterson. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the first down. They'll snap it from the 47 on first down. Quarterback may change this route. Caught in the backfield, it's Patterson. And he's just run out of bounds, maybe living to fight another day there. It'll be a loss on the play. Wants to keep it in the air. Pocket breaking down. Short gain on the play before he slides. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. With the catch, it's LeBoy. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. And the Blue Hens are moving quickly down the field. Pulls it in. It's Silver. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Delaware.
And with that drive, you start to get excited. You start to think about the bounce back from a week ago. Went on the road, tough loss. You get to come back home. And this team has really been a different team today. Nice performance after a heartbreaking loss last week.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point is good, and the lead moves to 20. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the final 34 yards covered by that touchdown pass. On the move from inside is 5. And the returner is stopped. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. They'll go to the fullback. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. A run for the quarterback.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule, and it makes those 3rd downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. They boot it away on 4th down. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. And now the Blue Hen offense onto the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
It was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
And good blocking in space out there to give him enough room to pick up the first down. Motion from the wideout. Grabbed in the backfield. It's LeBoy. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. That's caught. It's Patterson. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. Caught over the middle. It's LeBoy. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. They'll go to the ground. Just keeps picking up the tough yards and gets it down to the 26. We've come to the end of the period. It's Delaware holding the lead. They've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Gets the back moving. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Blue Hens come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the 1st down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. They'll move the wide receiver. Pulls and fires complete. Touchdown, Delaware! And the stomping has commenced.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Rutgers is currently working from behind, but how many times have we said that and then witnessed something special happen? This time of year, you just never know. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Ohio. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. He'll toss it. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Sticks it in his belly. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. The Judicials come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll go to the toss. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. And the Judicials will snap it on 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. Got a man. It's made. And that spin move kept the play alive and let this guy pick up a few extra yards. Looks as if he's going to run it. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. On the option. He'll pull it on the read. He's not going to make it, and what a big stop for this defense, and they might be able to put this thing away. Looking for a physical attack from the gun.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like...
Turning it on! They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's the handoff. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Caught in the backfield. It's LeBoy. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Caught in the backfield. It's Kelly. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 13. And the Blue Hens are on the move. Now on the counter. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Give to the running back. He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They'll try to bully their way for the first. He just needed a yard on third down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And this kicker has had a busy night. The field goal unit is out there for the third time. From the left hash, and this distance ought to make that angle pretty easy to handle. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. He'll start the return inside his 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. This drive will open from the 15. They'll send the back in motion. Now on the option. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. On the move. Got the first down, looking for more. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking.
And first down for the offense.
Wants to throw on first down. Grab behind the line. It's York. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. The sure hands, it's Matthews. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The option look. Hard running there. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab. It's made. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on 2nd down. Going to take a shot. And it's caught inside the 15. They'll mark him down right there, but it is a big play, and they'll move the chains. The Judicials had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Quarterback on the keeper. Now the toss. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Off play action. Grab behind the line. It's York. It's 4th and 8, and never a hesitation. They'll go for it.
3rd down is money down. You got to find a way to execute and get the ball out and get it to your playmakers. That was...
And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on downs. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. quick handoff. Didn't get a whole lot of room to run. He picked up one or two. The old coaching cliche, go win-0 every week. And for the first week, they get it done.
Great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season. But 1-0, that's where you wanted to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. They definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for. But if you're the coaching staff, I think you're very, very positive right now moving forward.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.